Hey, this is Steve with Real Progressives, and I just had this beautiful, beautiful sunset. I'm just going to show it to you real quickly. Hopefully you can see it. I don't know if you can even make it out. I probably missed out on getting you a really good shot of it, but I just thought I'd show it to you anyway, because the sunset is kind of symbolic of, a lot of people and their political beliefs. As you see them fade away from the spotlight, you see them walking away from all of our Facebook chats, and you see them walking away from activism, and you notice that you don't see them anymore, and you have a moment, it's like, I haven't seen so-and-so in a while. And you go and you look at their profile and you click on it, and it's like, now I know why. What do you have? You have them suddenly with a big H symbol on their profile picture with the arrow pointing to the right. And then you see them all of a sudden making nice with their new old friends, the people that had already fallen in line and have already started supporting the shill. And you notice that they're now all of a sudden a little wee bit embarrassed about their newfound Hillary love. And, I saw this one particular person, and God love them. They're just pathetic people. They're pathetic, they're weak, they're scared, they're fearful. And you sit there watching each other, and they're all huddled together. Those Bernie people, those Jill people are so mean to me now. Gosh, I'm just scared of them. And it's a little bit sad, because quite frankly, I just notice over and over again, these are people that were once friends that are now embarrassed, and they can't talk politics anymore because they know that they're doing something unconscionable. They're doing something so pathetic, so shameful, so utterly devoid of value. They've basically rendered their existence useless. They're no longer serving a purpose. They're now just sucking air, and they're just stealing it away from someone truly more worthy. And when you think about the sellout, that whole capitulation, that whole cross process of going from living to the Walking Dead to eating human flesh again, or whatever it is these zombies do. When I sit there and watch it, it literally is like a funeral. You watch these people, and they're so embarrassed. You can tell they're really, really embarrassed about selling out. And they know that they're selling out. And they're taste testing it. They're trying it out for size. It's kind of like going to a shoe store and trying on a bunch of pairs of shoes. They're test driving their Hillary support. They're trying to see how it feels, how it tastes, whether it leaves a tingle on their tongue as they say, vote blue again. And I am so glad I'm out of that. But when I watch that now, I don't know whether I'm more disgusted, revolted, or just feel shame and pity for them. And if it weren't for the fact that people are going to die as a result of their selling out and their complete and utter caving in to worthlessness, I would probably laugh about it and maybe even make some fun jokes about it. But instead I realized that what they've done is they've literally killed somebody by flipping over to her. They have literally signed us up for war. And there's no getting around it. Don't ever let them off the hook. Literally, don't ever let them off the hook. You've got to make sure that they know what they've done. Don't make it easy on them. Don't make it light on them. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful. You don't need to be a jerk back. But just hold firm. Let them know exactly the truth. Because they know. They've already been convicted. They already know. They're just afraid to be in the out crowd. They're one of those joiners that is afraid to be in the out crowd. They're afraid to be one of the warriors, the ones that are fighting. They're scared to death of what it's going to be like if they're all by themselves. And they don't realize there's millions of us. There are millions of us. There's not enough to make, right now, when I say not enough people awake to keep us surviving the zombie apocalypse that we're going through right now. So we have got to move so fast. Because these folks are friggin', you know, just walking dead, man. They get bit, and all of a sudden they're like, Hillary, Trump. And it's sad. It's sad. It really is. But what are you going to do? Unless we literally fight like hell and try and save these people, maybe we amputate a limb before it takes over their whole body. You know, wouldn't it be better to be awake and without one arm than to have both arms and be a zombie? I think so. I would much rather be alive and awake than have both my arms. Isn't that terrible? But that's the truth. That's how bad this is. And so we have a responsibility right now to save as many people from the zombie apocalypse that is Hillary Clinton as we possibly can. And I think that if you guys take the time to wake your friends, to go around, find those people that have fallen into the zombie hands and are starting to turn, maybe we can save enough of them to block the coronation and to block the crowning of Hillary Clinton. Because see, at this point, to me, it's every bit as important for us to be able to flex our progressive muscle and say we've got some power. If we don't at least show some power here, they're never going to take us seriously, folks. They're just going to always assume that we're too frickin' worthless to stand up and fight. We're ready to die. We're ready to roll over and let the zombies just eat us alive and then go droning down the street with a limp as we eat another human soul. And if you aren't ready to fight for that, folks, we are going to get overrun by zombies. It's a guarantee. Count on it. The Clinton zombies are coming out, man. They're Trump. And they don't care. And once they've stepped into it, Vote Blue kicks in and the disease goes into overdrive. The disease goes into overdrive. I swear to God, it's the saddest thing. I was really heartbroken earlier when one of my friends did it. I looked around, I was like, I used to get these emails from her with all these great articles and stuff. And, you know, we used to post them up on Real Progressives. I mean, they were great articles. She was always digging them up. And then all of a sudden, she got bit by a zombie. Bit by a damn zombie, man. Now she's out of commission. Now she's got the H logo on her friggin' profile pic. I mean, I don't know. I would rather die with my integrity intact than friggin' live on my knees to the coronation. That's just me. I don't want to go out with a zombie bite. I'd rather go out on my own terms. This is Steve with Real Progressives, hoping you help me fight the frickin' zombies. I'm out. Have a great night.